Okay. Do better on a fight. No, computer on a fight. You spend a week fighting brutes in an arena, you gain 2 physique, 1 finesse. One day in the middle of a match, a small baby with jet black skin and glowing eyes flies in the center of the arena. It's the one from a previous story. Fire erupts from his eyes, melting the flesh off one of the fighters. The baby then shape-shifts slowly into a gargantuan horned demon. Before I go on a murderous rampage, will anybody dare challenge me to a duel as the demon? Challenge him. Well, look at what we have here, demon says, responding to you, stepping forward. You pull out your weapon ready for combat. Demon tilts its head forward and charges. You run full speed at the charging demon with your weapon raised above your head. You cleave right through the demon. It bursts into countless black tendrils that then pierce through your body. You gain 2 physique, you gain 2 finesse, you gain 2 mind, you gain 2 charm, you gain 3 magic. Holy crap. That was awesome. So I have my number 1 warrior slash paladin now. And this guy's a magician, sort of. Oh, I can't go here anymore. I can go to gardens. I can go to forest. Do some more... or hospital. Let's do hospital. Tend to patients. You spend the week diagnosing and tending to the sick. You gain 2 mind and 1 wealth. One day, patient whose voice has been cursed and replaced with piano notes will not stop talking. All the other patients are complaining that his voice is making the hospital even more depressing. The doctors have tried convincing him to stop talking, but to no avail. Try to decipher what he's saying. You listen to his piano keys and manage to work out that all he wants is for his pillow to be fluffed. You fluff his pillow for him and he sounds extremely grateful. You gain 2 charm. When it arrives this time, how will it fare? Will we once more rebuild, move on, be strong, or have we forgotten? Week 5. Okie dokie. So you're a magic person. You can go to the gardens. Meditate. You spend the week in meditation. You gain 1 magic, 2 minds. One day a toothless old woman approaches you. I have a small pouch of magic beans. Would you be interested in purchasing them? Of course I would. You spend 1 wealth. Later you decide to plant them in a small, rarely visited part of the garden. Oh, that's interesting. Mr. Charming, you're going to do... a bit more slums. Let's do more fight crime. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, 1 finesse. One day a woman in a beautiful but tattered dress comes up to you with her hands outstretched. She looks extremely familiar, but you can't quite figure out who she reminds you of. Give her some coin. You toss her a sack of coin. You lose 1 wealth. She thanks you weakly and walks away. The next night you recognize her in the street. You spot her eating what looks like a fresh loaf of bread. She sees you and smiles. You feel good about yourself. You gain 1 physique, 1 finesse, 1 mind, 1 charm, 1 magic. Okay. More fighting. You gain 2 physique, 1 finesse. One night, on your way home, you spot a rusty dagger on the ground. Pick it up. Upon picking up the blade, everything goes black. When you open your eyes, you find yourself in a dimly lit room with a hooded man in front of you. Hello, he says. You have been chosen to be the newest member of the Silent Daggers. You do not have any choice in the matter. That dagger is now your life. You will do as it commands. In return, it will keep you safe. Suddenly, you're lying on your bed at home. Examining the dagger, you notice the blade is no longer rusted. Also engraved into the hilt is the image of a headless raven. Alright, so I guess she's like a master thief now. You, sir, are going to go to the tavern and bartend. You spend the week serving drinks at the tavern, you earn 1 wealth in tips and gain 2 charm. One day, while in a tavern, a heated argument erupts between 2 patrons. Soon enough, fists are flying and everybody seems to be joining in on the violence. Break up the fight. You jump on top of the table and yell a plea to the patrons to stop all the violence. Before you know it, everybody has calmed down and chatted to one another like nothing ever happened. Thanks for that, says the bartender while slipping you a small sack of coins. You gain 1 wealth. The Yawhg. It's almost here. Almost. Week 6. I believe this is the last week. Let's make it count. So she can go to slums, hospital, tavern. Let's do hospital again. You spend the week diagnosing the tenant as sick. You gain 2 mind, 1 wealth. One day you hear spooky sounds echoing through the hospital. Soon afterwards, a glowing blue ghost floats down from the ceiling. She seems to be wandering the halls, aimlessly howling out horrible noises. She doesn't appear to realize that she's freaking everyone out. They decide to do something about it. Vaporize the ghost with magic. With a wave of your hand, you fire off a magic bolt. The ghost lets out a wail as the bolt pierces her heart. She slowly fizzles out of existence. Target practice. You gain 1 magic. Mr. Vampire, you're going to go to the gardens and meditate, because why not? You spend the week in deep meditation. You gain 1 magic to mind. One day while in the gardens you notice a beanstalk. Water it. If plants could express emotions, it would let you know how delighted it is to be watered. So Master Thief, you're going to go to the tavern and get drunk. You spend the entire week getting wasted. 2 charm, 1 physique. One day the tavern throws its annual dart tournament. Enter! You sign up for the dart tournament ready to prove your dart throwing prowess. You play the best games of darts in your life and manage to come up on top. You win 3 wealth and gain a confidence boost of 2 charm. Ooh. She's like very rounded now. You can go to arena, forest. Let's go to forest. Let's do some chopping wood. You spend the week chopping wood, gain 2 physique, 1 wealth. One day you hear hundreds of footsteps rambling through the forest in your direction. It's an orc raiding party. What do you do? Charm them into not killing you. The orc leader stops in front of you and introduces herself as Grish. You manage smooth talk her and she seems completely entranced by you. She turns back to her horde and instructs them not to eat you. Quick thinking. You gain 1 mind. The storm arrives in the night. By the morning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through a grinder, drowns us, crashes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Is it? Are we past saving? Oh, that's awesome. So things changed a little bit. Choose your role. Choose my role. How do I choose my role? How do I choose my role? Alright, this person is going to be conjurer because she has a lot of magic. You can't really see my pointer because I think my screen is a little bit out of place here. But she's going to be the conjurer. You take it upon yourself to help conjure up supplies for the town. With your magic, you summon supplies of the highest caliber. With little effort, you're summoning high-quality lumber and food from out of nowhere. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. Okay, this person has a lot of charm. And some finesse. Charm is leader, right? I guess. Alright, sure. You take it upon yourself to be the leader of the survivors. You expertly delegate and prioritize tasks. You give motivating speeches and act as an effective mediator in disputes. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. Okay, you have a lot of physique, so you're going to be... the town drunk? No. The looter, the tailor, smelter, the builder. I think she should be the builder. The builder. You take it upon yourself to help rebuild the town by hand. You rebuild homes at breakneck speed, impressing the rest of the survivors. This helps the rebuilding effort significantly. And the last person is this person is very well-rounded. So maybe doctor, smelter, tailor, looter. You know what? You're gonna be the town drunk. No. Yes, you're gonna be the town drunk. You scavenge together as much alcohol as you can and drink excessively. You gain 2 physique in 1 term. Yay! And so we set about our tasks once more, living our lives, this time in a way we might never have expected or even wanted. But in the end, it was a struggle, but a struggle we never abandoned. Though our home had been stripped apart, we did not let it languish, and whether we succeeded or failed, we did our best. Who knows if the Yawhg will visit us again? Who knows if we will ever... It was a struggle, but a struggle we never abandoned. Though our home had been stripped apart, we did not let it languish, and whether we succeeded or failed, it was a struggle, but a struggle we never abandoned. Though our home had been stripped apart, we did not let it languish, and whether we succeed or fail, we did our best. Who knows if the Yawhg will visit us again? Who knows if we will can ever be ready for it? So I believe this is the end of the Yawhg. That's an interesting story. Yeah, I was actually really not expecting this from this game. I knew it was a text-based game, but I didn't realize it would be actually so interesting. With the town being rebuilt, you spent nearly all your time in the alchemy tower. You tried desperately to research a cure for that mysterious spiral sword disease that caused you to hurt all those people. All the time in the lab being taking a toll on your body. You notice spiral swords beginning to resurface onto your skin. Not wanting to repeat the past, you walk out to the docks and jump into the water. No. You swim out as far as possible. A faint explosion was spotted on the lake that night. Yikes. Some say it was the birth of a new star. Oh, that's sad. With the town being rebuilt, you take a visit to the palace library. You look for any material regarding the mysterious disease with which that woman infected you with. After a few months of research, you think you've discovered exactly what you need to do. You whittle yourself a stake and begin scouring the slums, hoping to enact your revenge. One day you find a secret passage leading deep into the sewers. Alright, so I guess this is the end. The game kind of just stopped here, or possibly a bug in the game? Not sure. Anyway, so really impressed with this game so far. It takes about half an hour to finish, but every time you replay it, the story will be very different. I mean, the Yawhg will still come, but the actual ending will be very different. So all the characters develop differently, they all go through different experience. So that's actually pretty cool. I kind of wish a lot of the modern RPGs did that, but I guess it would take like years to develop something like this. In terms of actual 3D graphics RPG with like as much depth as this game. Definitely a really good game. I'm gonna post a link for this below where you can buy it and such. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and watch my other videos. Bye bye.